Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Ever get up to a hole and say, man, this would be a great forehand hole, although your forehand is, well, trash. Or you're stuck in the woods, you need a good upshot. You'd be like, oh my God, this would be a great place to do a nice forehand shot, but once again, too far away for you to make a good throw with your forehand. Well, today, we're going to fix that. Been using this exercise to improve my forehand, which is not so great. I've added a lot of distance, nothing crazy. I'm not throwing it like 400 feet, but I went from throwing it like 60 feet to about, I don't know, 200 feet or so, which really helps me out whenever I'm in trouble. This drill I'm going to show you today is going to help us in a couple of different ways. Number one, it's going to keep our elbow connected with our torso, which will really help us engage our core and really get that added power from our body into our forehand shot, which is really important. Number two, it's going to help with the elbow positioning itself. I know there's a little bit of discussion as to how far your arm should lag behind your elbow. I think that's more of a flexibility issue than anything, but this drill is also going to help with that. Number three, it's going to help us strengthen our pattern in our forehand throw, which obviously will help us throw further and more accurately. In this drill, you're going to need a ball, a basketball, or a kickball. Those would be great. And for the strengthening portion of the exercise, you're going to need some sort of medicine ball. It doesn't have to be too heavy. So without further ado, let's jump in. All right, I'm going to start with the basketball. I'm going to pull it into my chest and wrap my arm around that basketball. I'm going to rotate that basketball up to the top of the shoulder and then mimic my forehand throwing position, working on that nice turn, keeping that elbow in. I'm also keeping my spine in good position and rotating my elbow with my core. You'll really be able to feel using your core in this drill as well. My feet are parallel to the ground, which is a little different than some forehand throwers. You'll see a couple different variations as I go through this drill. Speaking of variations, you can vary how your front arm is used. First, I used it straight. Now I bent it more like what I use when I do my forehand throw. I do like the straight arm version in my lead arm. It seems to challenge my core a little bit more. Here's a side view. You can see the variation with my feet I'm about to show you. I get that front toe pointed more, just like we would do in our regular throw. This is going to feel a little bit more smooth. You can also see me really rolling that basketball up in the top part of my shoulder. This really gives the muscles around our shoulder blade a great workout. Those are a bunch of stabilizer muscles back in there, going to prevent our shoulder from getting injured. A strong, stable shoulder capsule will also help our elbow from getting injured as well. We're going to move on to a better strengthening exercise and using a light medicine ball. Do the same pattern. Once again, I'm using my arms straight. That just gives me a better challenge in my core. This is really going to get all those muscles in the back and in our core, a little bit more strength. And if you're a little weak in the pattern, maybe you're not feeling like you're in good posture, maybe it doesn't feel like a comfortable movement, this is going to make it stronger for you. So this is another variation. This medicine ball is about 6 pounds. You can do a lighter one. Here's a more ballistic version of it, just using different variations in my front arm to throw our basketball. And you're not really looking for an amazing throw anywhere. Just looking to get it out and go through that motion while letting go of the ball. Don't worry about the result of the throw. It doesn't have to go anywhere special. We're also using our core to generate the power in this throw. We do want to finish with our fingers in the proper position, just like I'm showing you right here. I'm going to show you one more time. And those are our variations. All right, that's all I've got for today's episode. Hopefully this drill will help you out a lot with your forehand throw. Let me know in the comments if you did, if you enjoyed it, if you're seeing any improved distance or strength. As always, you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Let me know in the comments what you want me to break down next, and I'll try my best. Until next time, peace.